Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our today's class with the cultural evolution of man. And when this cultural evolution started for man, it starts by so many advancement in their uh, capabilities like tool making, controlled use of fire, manufacture of their own shelters, clothing, then appearance of art, domestication of animals, then cooperative hunting in groups. All these are a part of their cultural evolution. So we are going through some of these advancements. First is tools and tool use. And the type of tool, first they have used this type of cobble tools. Cobble tools is otherwise called, it is also known as Oldowan tool culture. I will write Oldowan tool culture. Oldowan tool culture. Cobble tool culture is otherwise called Oldowan tool culture. And the stone tools that are used in this type of tools are of two types: core tools and flake tools. So the two core tools and flake tools are there. Core tool means what? Means sometimes they are taking a big stone piece and removing its many slices in the form of flakes. After removing so many flakes, finally they got some tool-like structure, that its central most core. That type of tool are called core tool. Okay, and those flakes that is detached from this stone piece, that is called flake tools. This also have some sharp edge, and this type of flakes also can use as some sort of tools. So that type of tools are called flake tools. Okay, these are the two type of tools used in the initial time, and in the type of cobble tools. Then one more thing, this Oldowan tool culture persisted for almost 1 million years. This Oldowan means cobble tool culture persisted for how long? It persists for 1 million year it persists. Then came another tool culture that is called Acheulean tool culture. Somewhat the shape of the tools that they used in this culture is also somewhat similar to this type of tools itself, but some modifications. Anyway, next tool culture is called Acheulean tool culture, and it is highly modified than this cobble or otherwise flake tool culture. And the tools of this era, this time, is having more sharper and straighter edges. And I will show you not much difference. So the some type of that tool used in those times. And some best tools that used in those time are hand axe, then teardrop shape. This one I showed you just now. These are the some important type of tools used in those time, and other tools like a hammer, then levers are there, then flake I already told you what is that. Knives are there. All these types of tools also used in those time. Then these tools remnants we obtain mainly from Europe and Asia. And in that time some other changes also happened. What are the other changes? The change in the type of food, a change in the type of food happened in that time, and how they are obtaining those food, that also have some different methods. And meat become their regular diet. And also even if they are preferring meat more, then also they eat plant foods also in that time. These are the other changes. Then what's the importance? One more importance, because they obtain more calories from meat. Then because of that, the Homo erectus move from tropical homeland to temperate region. They become more capable. That's the importance of that change. Then came another tool culture. You need to very by heart all these cultures: Cobble tool culture, Acheulean, then Mousterian tool culture. Next culture, Mousterian tool culture. And the tool of this culture also somewhat similar to this one itself. um, I will tell you more about this Masurian tool culture. It is associated with Neanderthal and Arctic Homo sapiens. Mainly, these groups are using. They are usually using this type of tools that comes under Masurian tool culture. How? What's the pattern? Here also a stone core will be there. A stone core will be there, and it is carefully, it is shaped. It is shaped before removing the flakes. Before removing flakes, it is carefully shaped first, and then only removing the flakes, and those flakes also can be used further. Okay, that's not much difference. Next, Upper Paleolithic industry. Upper Paleolithic industry, it's evidence obtained from Africa, and it is that time they are using more complex tools. But they have some regional variation and some adaptations also there, upon the requirement of particular needs. Examples of some modification of the tools they use are fish hooks, then harpoons. These are some modified weapons used by the people in those times. Then there are some other cultures also there. I will tell you the names. Dravidian culture. Dravidian culture, I will give you the spelling. It is Dravidian culture. And then Magdalenian culture is there. Magdalenian. Magdalenian culture is there. These are the other two culture. What is happening in this Dravidian culture? In that time, ivory beads, then some Venus fingerings, those type of decorative things are used by the people in those time. In Magdalenian culture means, in this Magdalenian culture actually they started to create some necklaces, then symbolic arts, and that type of some artistic abilities are shown by people in those time, in that period of culture, Magdalenian culture. Then manufacture of clothing started, and they used to decorate those clothing with beads, and they started to paint in caves, and start to make some carvings, means they start to create some shapes using some sharp stone edges. Then develop some languages in those time. complex burial practices also they have started, and they are not at those time they are not believe, they have no belief in after death, life after death. And then came the Neolithic period. Neolithic period means new stone era. After this came actually the Paleolithic period. Then came Bronze Age. We should know about in Neolithic period, ground stone tools are widely used. Which type of tools? Ground stone tools are widely used in those times. In Bronze Age, metal tools, metal types tools are used in those times. And after the Bronze Age came Iron Age. It's about different ages. I need to keep in mind the names of different cultures, those varied, what peoples are doing in those time, all those things. Then fire. Fire. Evidence for the use of fire for the first time is obtained from Swartkrans cave in South Africa. Swartkrans cave. I will write the spelling. Swartkrans. Swartkrans cave in South Africa. From here, obtained first evidence that they have used fire for the first day. And the species exist in that time are Homo erectus and Paranthropus robustus. Paranthropus robustus and Homo erectus are the species that exist in those time. Then later it was found that Homo erectus also have used fire, and use of fire, they use fire mainly for which purpose, for what purpose they use fire. And also that usage of fire by that species in that time is an evidence of their better advancement, their development. What's the purpose? For what purpose they use fire? For to protect from predators and also to avoid cold, adverse climate. For these two purposes they start to use fire for the first time. Then domestication of plants and animals also started. Domestication, it first happened in Europe. Then from Western Asia also it has reported. We got evidences. Then importance. What's the importance of domestication? Domestication of plants. That marks the beginning of agriculture. The domestication of plants. When they start to plant different types of plants, it marks the beginning of agriculture. And also after that they started to settle down and start a settled civilization after that. And it is believed that the first type of plant they used to plant a row of annual plant, those who give yield only annually. Annual plants are the plants they planted for the first time. It was believed so. Then other examples also mentioning here, which are the plants that might have planted by the man in those times. Mostly it is supported, it's believed that apples, olives, and in Asia is mainly of rice, and that's about the common variety. Then came cooperation. What is the reason of having a cooperative attitude? To meet their marginal condition. If there a shortage of something, they start to seek the help of others, and from there start the cooperativeness. So we can say that what's the main reason? Main reason to meet the marginal requirements. And then started division of labor. Division of labor means males started to gather or to go on to collect the food for the rest of the family. And females, females started to, they foraged for plant foods and bearing, and also they are mainly in charge for take care of the babies and other members. Is the cooperation with this. These are the points regarding cultural evolution of human being. Okay, with this we can finish this topic. Thank you.